Hello everyone. Welcome to this Facebook. I'm here to discuss about EB3, change of status. You know, the reason why I'm here is today I'm going to point your problems. When Janet comes here, she's coming to point what she has learned. So what have I learned over the weekend? Because when I come to present, I want to present things that are relevant. I know the burning points, I know the pain points, and so when I come here, I want to address real issues, real people, and what people are struggling with. The reason why sometimes I don't come on this forum so much is sometimes people have written to me emails, people have called me, and I'm afraid if I show up, they'll be like, there she goes, she's on the videos, and then she hasn't even given me a call, she hasn't even replied to my messages. Okay, first of all, I tried to email all of you, okay? And as we continue, more emails have come in over the weekend. I am going to reply on Monday. I am buying time. That does not mean I will not come and talk to you individually. Can you imagine you make a video and then people come to the emails and they don't hear anything from you? So most of you, I send an email. I'll come and explain to you myself one by one. You understand? Because sometimes when you tell people go for consultations, they don't understand why, but I have a responsibility. You know, I wish I could just hire someone to pick the course. It will be nice, but most of your questions have to be addressed by a professional. Most of your questions have to be addressed by someone who has the knowledge. And so I have to come out with strategies that will help you understand the whole process. So bear with me, okay? So if you sent an email maybe 2 or 3 days ago, if we haven't reached you Monday morning, the whole of Monday, you will receive an email from me. And that is to buy me time, okay? So that, and then we are asking your number. Some of you write, you don't say the number. Sometimes it's easy because an email, people cannot make decisions just on an email, and we understand. But at the same time, we don't want just to keep quiet. You write to us and we don't say anything, okay? So that is how it's going to work. We reply to your email, we ask your numbers, and then we go one by one, okay? Those who skip the line, they know how to reach me, they go for consultations. But the goal is to get all of you understand these opportunities, understand how it works. So today's topic is based on real information. If you're outside America and if you're inside here, this is information is for you, and I hope you can hear me. Sending you hugs, sending you a lot of love from America, okay? Now, some of you are still outside, you're home, you will come. Some of you, you're here. And Janet is going to explain all of you how it works. And even if you send your relatives who are in America, surely you've known Janet for many years. I respect anyone. Everyone to me is the same. So even if you send someone here, I'm going to just consider all of you the same. Because even the one who is here, in any case, will book a consultation. If someone from home can take their hard-earned money, and I'm not saying the ones who are in America don't get hard-earned money. Even you in America, you earn hard-earned money. But people who are outside can even say, I'm going to work so hard because I need to talk to Janet. So please, you've watched me, okay? Some of you, you know me even better than the ones who are here in America. So you are in a better positions to guide them. Give them a brief history. Tell them Janet has been on Jeff Koinange, on Nation newspaper. You know, tell them these things. You understand? Because some of them come to me green. They come as if they're coming to interrogate. They're finding the wrong one, okay? I love you, I love you, I love you. So give them a brief history. Give your people a brief history about this one. Okay? Don't just leave them to hang around. And then they come to me and then you embarrass your family. Don't do that. Give them a brief history. She's on Facebook. She gives credible information. She has helped thousands to come through her information. Most of her information is free, okay? But don't send them in a way that they are coming to interrogate Janet. Please, do your family a favor because they will meet false. You understand? I love you. Now, number one, let's go to the 3 kinds of visas we are talking about. Number 1 is F1 students. I am going to teach you F1 students so we understand, okay? I am going to talk about B1, B2 visiting. I am going to talk about J1. You understand? And then all of you can place yourselves everywhere. Because some of you are coming on green cards. By the way, if you win the lottery and you happen to be in America, you can change it within America. Change of status. Change of status. So never stop coming to America because you're coming on student visa. But what if I win a green card? Will I go back home? No. You will go through something we call change of status. Are we together? Pen and paper. When you come to see Janet Rangi, you come with pen and paper. You understand? Okay. If you win a DV lottery in May, If you are in America, you do not have to travel back home. You are in the headquarters. The headquarters are here, right here. You will change it from here. Are we clear? Okay, that is very good. Okay, let us go to some of you who will come as students. Student F1 visa. Student F1, so you will come here. And then you say, but Janet, I have heard about this EB3. How can I go about it? Okay? And by the way, before we continue, let me talk to some of you who are outside the country before we come. Because some of you, you will not make it through the lottery, DV lottery. You might not make it at the embassy getting a student visa. You might not make it getting a visiting visa. You might not get it through H1B or J1. So let me talk to you directly. EB3, green card for unskilled workers. Yes, you can qualify. Is it a sure way of coming? Among all the visas in that embassy, let me repeat, among all the visas that are given in that embassy, it is one of the surest, if not the surest way. It's called a green card. So, meaning, you see how people win a green card? Okay, their chances are very high because the law of the green card is different from the law of a temporary visa. You cannot prove that, oh, will you go back? No, they know you're coming. So a green card is a green card, whether you got it through a job. Okay, EB3. This is it stands for employment-based green card. Okay, it has the same rights as the green card for marriage. It has the same rights as DV lottery. It has the same rights of any other green card. So understand, if you ask me, Janet, but will it work? You are questioning even the lottery. If you win the lottery, can it work? All of us celebrate when we get the green card. You understand? It's a permanent visa. It has already been issued. Okay, so if you are outside, understand that. Have that foundation. A green card is issued in the United States. When it comes home, they're just confirming, is this the person? Did this person tell us the truth? Has this person passed the medical exam? Has this one had all the immunization? Is this one actually married? Where is the marriage certificate? Can we trust her? Does this one use drugs and alcohol? You understand? They are looking at such things. But the green card is yours. So can we let us just put that one on the table? Janet, can you guarantee me 100%? I don't know your history. I don't know if your police report. I don't know your health. I don't know your marriages. So you're asking me things that I can't answer. But what I can answer is yes, it is a green card. It is the most surest visa that can ever go through any United States embassy. Okay? Are we clear? All right. That is point number one. It is the surest, most trusted way of coming through that embassy. Number two, if you're outside America, know that if that green card shows up, you're coming, your spouse, and children under 21. Okay, let's write it down. Your spouse, and children under 21 are coming on that green card. Okay, when? Okay, Janet, but I am the one who applied for that job. I got the job. So do I come and then invite my family? No. You come at the same time. Okay, even when you're here, the green card, let's say one of you is here and one is outside. The green card is issued on the same day. The only difference, the one who is in America, it will come in the mailbox, and yours will go to the National Visa Center to be processed so that it can reach you in the embassy so that they can process you so you can come. But the green cards are issued the same day. Okay. So you make sure you are a lawyer. Or speaking of lawyers, some of you are coming, even going there to change of status. They tell you are too old. Oh, we don't do that. Lawyers are discouraging you from these things. You understand? And that is where we come in. You understand? Sometimes the community needs leaders. You understand? Okay. So this green card will come off all of you. It will come off all of you. All of you will come. So point number one, okay, it is surest visa. Number two, the whole family will come. That green card will not be written fast food green card, unskilled worker green card, so she can never become a doctor, she can never teach. No. The green card is clean. After you are done with the contract, my friend, you move on with your life. You can continue working with the employer because they helped you, right? But they are not going to say, oh, that green card we gave you, now it's only for 1 year, your contract is over, now you don't have a green card. No, the green card is for you for life. Okay, the green card is for you for life. How long is that green card? The green card is 10 years. Every green card is 10 years. They give for 10 years. And then you have to renew. But most people don't finish 10 years. After 5 years, they do what? They decide to change it to citizenship. If you don't want to become a citizen, you can always renew it at 10 years. So yours will also be 10 years. You understand? Okay, now the ones who can change much earlier, usually those who are married to United States citizens. It used to be 3 years, but these days they have this conditional thing on their green card. So me, I don't know. Okay, but generally speaking, okay, you'll have 10 years green card. So are we clear with that? I'm helping you make the decisions. Now, people who are outside America, I want you to write notes. I want you to write notes. These are the 2 things I see you going to face. These are the pay attention. These are the 2 pain points. I want to call them pain points. The first pain point, the time. The time it takes. 16 months to 2 years mostly. If you're outside America, that's the first pain point. You are spending money on a lawyer, not Janet, lawyer, okay, and the recruiting company. You understand? Of course, Janet, if she has to work hard to give it to you, she might ask for a commission, but lawyer. So please explain to your family members that the money you're getting is going to the lawyers. You understand? Tell them the truth. Stop panicking. But you learned the behavior from Janet. Janet has told you, be careful. Don't go in the comment section. Go to janetrangi67@gmail.com. We are very smart. People who come in the comments and they lure you no more. It's over. The party is over. Go away to the brokenness. Our people have become very smart. Our people are very smart. Okay? Now, the pain point number 1. You're out there. You're spending money on the lawyer. And it's taking long. So the time, the patience is what you will need. You understand? So if you're outside America, remember the pain point number 1 will be, you know what? In about 16 months, in about 2 years, one day, me, my wife, and children under 21 will take that plane. When everything goes through, we will go to America. So you are just going to continue with life as if it's normal. Okay? Pain point number 2. The resources are not much easier there. So if the process is expensive, it's a very, very, very difficult decision. You understand? Unless some of you have access to loans where you take and then you pay in installments. Okay? So those are the 2 pain points. Okay? Have I just spared some time? And then pay attention, because some of you are coming from there to here as students, as visitors, on J1, on H1B. So pay attention on marriages, on fiancé. But I've just spent time on some of you who will not even go to the embassy. Your mind will be set on that EB3, and it's just the patience and the pain of waiting. Okay? Have I cancelled? This is a therapy session. It's part of therapy. Okay? Sometimes you need therapy. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay? Sometimes you want Janet to take a risk for you and she can't. But she's here with you to hold your hand. These are not easy things. These are not easy things. I understand. But it's up to you to jump. But I'll be here holding your hand. I'll be here holding your hand. Some of you, I have to even go and say, hey, the recruiter needs a down payment to hold your job. You know, sometimes when you are looking for a beautiful house, okay, and then this house is so beautiful and there's traffic, people are coming in, they are looking at this house. And then you tell the realtor, hey, I love this house, but let me go get a loan. I'll be back. The realtor will say, well, it's okay, but we can't leave these 8 to 10 or 20 people looking at the house before you. What if you don't come back? So then you'll tell the realtor, but what do I do then? And then the realtor will tell you, what you need to do is put down 5% to show seriousness, non-refundable. And then you're like, I love this house so much. I'm going to put down 5% because I am sure I am taking this house. So same thing with these jobs. Sometimes the recruiter has 35 jobs. And the recruiter will say, hey, there are many people coming for this job. So if someone comes, they put down something to lock down, we will say, okay, this is your job. Now we no longer have 35. We only have what? 34 jobs. Okay, so that is how you are going to look at it. But since Janet has to hold your hand, she'll be like, lock down this job, but with small money. So if you lose, okay, you will not feel bad if you lose this money. So that is what Janet is doing, okay? But on the sidelines, Janet will hold your hand and say, let's watch. Let's make sure you get that interview. Let's make sure you get that job. Once you get it, Janet has helped you through the risk. That's all I can do, okay? And then from there, I'll tell you, okay, now let the down payment go. Because you have interviewed, you have asked questions, you've been given that job offer. You understand? Remember I told you, these things can only come with a U.S. employer. Okay? Don't be like that other people can do for you. Okay? They come with a U.S. employer. And what be with my people. Okay? I'm trying with my people. Now, let's continue. Now you've come in America. Okay, you've come into America now as a B visitor, B1, B2. Okay, you are among the lucky ones that come B1, B2. All right, let's work on you. After you arrive in America, okay, after you arrive in America, you have 6 months, most of you. Remember, different countries can give you a 1-year visa, 2-year visa. Some countries give 5 years visa. Okay, so if they give you 5 years visa, okay, 5 years visa, it doesn't mean you will stay in America 5 years. When you reach the port of entry, they'll stamp how many months? 6 months. That is called an I-94 record. I-94 record means entry, departure. It tells you when you come in and when you leave. Please write down. When you come to Janet, we always use terminologies, so we cannot look green. And most of you are doing very well. You are very good at terminologies. So when you come to the port entry, you will see an officer tell you you are supposed to exit by July 10. Okay, I-94 record, when you came in and when you're supposed to exit. And most of the time, they will give you what? 6 months. Okay, then you come here, you tour. Remember, you told the embassy you are coming to tour and look at things, so you do that. You respect the law, you do that, you understand? But then, as you tour, that's why you network, you look, you happen to love things. And you say, you know what, I think now, after staying in this country for 3 months, I love it. I see this opportunity in school. Okay, so I need to change status. That is allowed by law. You are not going to be one of those that is just came, I was told I can just go under the table. No, now we are smarter than that, right? We are right, okay? I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay, now we are going to change status. Let me tell you how it's going to happen. There are things that you have to put in consideration. Some of you just, I'm going to just do it. First of all, 3 months are over. So it means on I-94, you only have 3 months left. In those 3 months, you have to find a cost-effective school, a school that will give you admission in a very speedy way, very quick. A school that, if they allow you to stay, you'll be able to pay fees. A school that will allow you to change status while you're in the United States. A school that is willing to transfer you where you want in the future if you want to do nursing or other things. So there are many things we will look at. You understand? Okay. So why are we changing to student visa? Because even if we want the EB3, and we are not sure when they will file the EB3, we don't want to run out of status. You understand? You understand? So even if you're on a visiting visa, don't just go, EB3. Do we know when they will file? It's true, if they file on time, you will not be out of status. But if they don't file on time, you will still run in same problems. So I thought I had to clarify. You understand? So some of you who are coming on visiting visa, remember, you keep your intent. Okay, but after 3 months, you can never just you come, I'm gonna do it. No, your intent has to come and travel. Your intent is come to tour and visit and go for birthdays and go for baby showers and go for weddings, graduation. Okay, all those you have to do. And then after 3 months, you can decide whether you want to go to this vocational school, you want to learn how to fly a plane, you want to learn this and that. You are allowed to go to a school and then you change status. That is a process which can I just say Janet Rang is doing it very successful. Okay, can I just say I have 100% success rates? Okay. I'm not showing off. I'm just happy with my people. I am just happy for the outcomes. You understand? And I'm not showing off. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. Lawyers, I've told my people, you are 45, you can't do it, really. And we know what the law says in this America. Why do some people insult our intelligence? And they are lawyers. I like the lawyer watching this video because she learned this kind of behaviors to argue a point for your clients. You lawyer, you lawyer watching me, how can you go and tell your client that America will not accept or approve your application because you are 45 years old? A lawyer. And the lawyer knows the law. The United States law says you cannot discriminate someone on national origin. You cannot discriminate someone based on disability. You cannot discriminate someone based on age. How can a lawyer say that to a client? Okay, but this one here fixes the problem. Okay, so sometimes it's good to have leaders who understand the law. These things sometimes people take because of passion. I am saying this because I have seen it with my own eyes. Some people do the right thing. They take everything they have with all their heart. They say, let me use our lawyer. They go to the lawyer's office, and that is the best the lawyer can do to our client, insulting our intelligence. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you. I do. No. 45 years old, we are going to change status. Shit. I've done it. I love you. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, BVs. I'm entertaining sometimes, okay? Don't take it personal, lawyers, okay? It happened. I'm just making you aware that we hear these things. Because the immigration is very nice. I've not seen them doing that. So why are you lying to our clients? Just tell them we are not interested in you. It's a polite way. And to me, it's not a polite way. It's a rude way of chasing away your client. Okay? Yeah. So most of you, they will not take your cases. They are busy. Can you imagine telling a lawyer to change your status? It means they start making applications to schools. Janet Rangi, 67@gmail.com. Janet Rangi 67@gmail.com. Okay? All right. That is done. B visa, you will have to buy time. You go, as I always say, sometimes you might end up in things like nursing to get a green card. Let us go to F1 students. Okay, F1 students. And by the way, some of you come on B visas, visiting visa. But Janet, I came with my husband. Janet, I came with my children. Yes, you can change status for your husband and children if the whole family is here. Okay, so the student will get F1 and the dependents will get F2. Okay, the child, even if they are 1 year, they'll get F2. How cute. Oh Lord, it's so nice. When we make applications, we like to see baby pictures. Who will deny our baby? Okay, if you send an email by Friday, I have weekends to which I did not rest. You know, some of you, Janet has no weekends. Have you ever realized that? Some of you went home, you had merrymaking with your partners, you went to Nyamachoma, you went places, you went to the malls, you went shopping, you visited your grandma. But when you come to Janet, you'll be, Janet, you didn't answer my email. Janet has no grandma. Janet can go to the mall. Janet has no weekends. If you put that in perspective, you'll just be okay. All right? I love you. Okay? Okay. All right. Now, children can also change status. Spouses can also change status. Let us go to a student's visa. Very important. If you're here on F1, what is the relationship between F1 student and EB3? Remember how I counted? I was telling you the people who are outside, it's more painful. They have to wait. They have to pay heavily and wait, but it will happen. It's the surest way of coming. Now we are here. We are coming on B and maybe we are on student visa. It is less painful. In fact, it's advantageous. Check mark. Advantageous. Advantage. Why, Janet? Anytime you change your status from student, okay, to green card, it's called change of status. Once the I-140 is approved, it's your choice to go to school or not, number one. If you are struggling with fees, problem solved. You can get a work permit. When they change status, the green card might take those 2 years that people from outside are waiting with pain. For you don't have to have pain because you have a work permit in your hands, my friends. The green card has started working. 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 It can take as long as it wants. You have a work permit. You can now drive. You can go to school. You can borrow loans. Voila. That is why I had to start with people outside. It's more painful. But those who are here, it is not painful. It's advantageous. Don't count when the green card will come. Anytime they approve the I-140, the last time I checked, it can take even just 2 months. You have your work permit. And when they approve that, you do not have to go to school. Finish that information with the lawyer. That is when you need lawyers. You understand? But Janet knows this as a fact. She's been through this information. So that is an advantage. So every international student listening to me who is on F1 and you have no idea where your green card will come from, invest in the green card. It's expensive. You are going to school. $30,000, $35,000 per year. By the time 4 years are over, you've spent over $100,000. Show me your green card. I don't know. I was hoping I will do IT. I was hoping that maybe I can join nursing. I was having this person I was dating, and show me your green card. You know, I have done psychology. Yeah. I love you. 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 I'm just telling you facts. I know. I love you. Okay. Show me your green card. And then it is expensive. How much are you paying for for your degree? The school, Janet, I'm working hard. If you are told the green card, the lawyer plus recruiter will take $18,000 from beginning to end. Oh my God. Oh Lordy. Oh, okay. Your psychology degree will take 100,000. Okay. Show me your green card. Okay. What will the green card do to you? You will get loans, you will go back to school, you will get student loans, you will buy cars, you will buy homes, you will do everything. Why don't you put things in perspective? Any F1 student, let me not meet you, and you are busy asking me, but what can I do? But learn how to get opportunities. But what? Let me talk like African joker. He's here. He's the one who says, but what? Okay, all right. So, F1 you've had. The EB3 visa, if you get that employer and they change status for you, yes. Once that process is approved, it's your choice to continue school or not. But guess what? You will go to school because you always wanted to go to school. Okay. That is just the truth. Uribwanji. It is the truth. So stop bargaining. Why are you bargaining for things? Okay, now, if they change status, don't take the plane. Okay? Don't take the plane to go. You have to get a write down. Advance parole. Write down the word advance parole. Advance parole means you're asking for permission to exit. Some of you will just go and then you start exiting from nowhere. Yes. You were exiting to go where? Advance parole. Okay, let me explain to you. I don't know why they have advance parole. When you're an F1 student, you can always travel. But once you change status, once you change status, my friends, okay, you have to let the computers know. Let me explain in simple terms. Now you entered with B visa. You entered with F1 visa. And now you've changed status. When you come back, who are you? You've confused the system. You have confused the system. So make sure when you go through change of status, okay, you apply for advance parole. Get permission. Let them reconcile the records. Let them say so-and-so came in as a visitor. So-and-so came in as a student. But we see this person has changed status. Now let us change that record, keep it nice, give them a travel document. So that, my friend, when you exit and you come back, the computers know who you are. Okay. All right? Yes. Some of you exiting without plans. And then when you come back, you wonder why the computer doesn't know who you are. Okay? All right. So F1, we've covered. F1 students, we are understanding how the EB3 is going to help you. Okay? Although it's going to take long, during that time, you make sure that the lawyer has filed for a work permit called EAD. So that as you wait for the green card, it can take long. If it takes long, it's okay. I mean, those who are married need it. But if you're single, what do you want? The work permit has solved your problem. You can now go to school. You can now work. You can start paying back. Even you're in America now, you can go and borrow a small loan and maybe finance that lawyer to finish your things for you. I love you. Okay? Now, I will just slightly touch Ukibis. I'll just slightly touch asylum. It's the last resort. But that one, if you changed when your I-94 was still active, you have a chance. Do you understand? But it's the same thing. But those ones who have that one, of course, they already have work permits. Okay? So, they're just looking for a way that one day they'll travel. That is their greatest motivation. Okay, so now all those questions I have answered you. Those are the most common problems. If I see in the comment section, because when Janet comes to present her video, she's presenting pain points. Things that are bothering you is what Janet is going to present. Things that are really bothering you, things that are practical, all the questions you will answer. You understand? And so now the weekend is coming to an end. Of course, janetrangi67 I'll go now. Some of you have not received any emails. Now it will make sense. Okay, and then when we get your numbers, remember to always leave your number so we call. Okay, if we call, now we start explaining the email. Okay, but we don't want you to have a situation where you send the email and then now, I mean, you don't hear from us. Most of you have heard from us, and we'll continue every day. People watch these videos and then they want answers. But just know that the answers we give cannot even be answered by someone who will pick a call. So just give us time. We are coming. Okay, so now have you learned something? Any questions? I love you so much. Okay, in plain and simple, understand what brought you here or how it will help you when you are back home. Arrange your financial situation, arrange your research, put things together. At the end of the day, it comes down to the American employer. Never be lied. People are luring you this. Okay, disclaimer. Let me show you before I go the best way for you to approach these things. Okay, do not, someone wrote my email correctly, janetrangi67@gmail.com, or just go to janetrangi.com. If you want to know, work with people who have businesses. Some of you go to those groups, WhatsApp groups. These people, if you ask them if they have a registered business in America, can they show you? Like, ask these questions. Okay, you are promising me this. Do you have a registered business? Let me give you an example of things that happen. That is why I come to lead and help us, and it's working. This is a perfect example. I'm going to give 2 examples. Okay, I've replied emails. And the weekend, do not expect an email because I also have weekends. And I was busy calling my clients, okay? The same way you guys enjoy families on weekends, I have a right to sleep. There's some people even call me at 2 in the morning. Make your clock. I love you. Check the American clock. Know that, now it's 2 o'clock, Janet must be sleeping. This is our weekend. Janet might also be resting. If you think like that, you'll be okay. I love you. Okay? So, let me give you 2 examples. There are many jobs, especially in the cruise ship industry, and they are proving them quick. Canada, America. Some people just say, opportunity, they run. You go and apply for that opportunity. Being a chef is a professional job. You show up on the ship, you applied as a chef, and you cannot make an omelette, professional omelette. That is the first time the ship will just go and call the immigration. And you've just spoiled for people in your country. So you see why Janet streamlines these things. If I see you come through me, I know. If you tell me you want a driver's job, I am going to make sure you know how to drive. If not, I'll tell you, take the fast food for a job because you can learn on the job. You cannot take a driving job if you've never done driving because you are spoiling for people. And that is why I say the people you go to, ask questions. Don't just be running. And some people will take advantage of people who are desperate. So don't act like that. Ask yourself, if I was to be put on the road, can I perform? Okay, so then I say, warehouse, you can learn on the job. Machine operation, they are going to teach you on the job. That's fine. But just because there are jobs for driving and you just run there and you don't know how to drive, what are you going to do? As I said, being a chef is a professional, prestigious profession. And you just think it's going to throw eggs on the frying pan. When you reach the cruise, you have very sophisticated clients. If they mean an omelette that should look a certain way, they mean it. And you cannot perform that. It is not good. So that is the process I do, streamlining and cleaning the process. You understand? So that is very, very important. As a driver, you have to be qualified. Okay? If not, we find you something that you can qualify. Okay? So be careful when you're dealing with people. Okay? In this country, we deal with the law. We do things the right way. Just because you see Janet here talking, this Facebook page is registered. It's a business page. Do you understand? You can see my registered business in Texas. So you cannot just be doing things. I've heard people are doing this. I have heard it. Yeah. No. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay? So today I've cleared some of the things that some of you are worried. Okay? But as I said, slowly we are coming. I wish I could just tell someone to answer your calls. Most of the calls, they require a lot of. And most of you who have come for me with consultations, you've seen I have a very nice team. Everyone, when they come to the consultations, they are just happy. They can see me. I'm there with Josephine, with Joshua. We are a team of 3, sometimes 4 people doing the consultation. And from there, they say, okay, Janet, now, if I have a question, I can call any of the team members. Okay, because now I know that I will just be complaining. I can't find Janet. No, Janet has put the resources in place to make sure that she can reach most of you. You understand? So that is how we are doing it. And I thank you so much for your cooperation. I thank you so much for following. Okay, go back on this video. It might be sometimes it can be funny, but I'm spewing everything is a fact. Okay, what I'm saying, if you follow it to the T, you'll be successful. Okay, above all, Janet is also just worried. I know your worries, and I hold your hand. You understand? And it is what it is. Okay, thank you for following. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your nice comments. I love you. I love you. Say hi to your families. Tell your mothers who watch Janet I said hi. Okay? Tell your brothers and sisters who I said hi. Some of you have family in America. I said hi. Please introduce them. Janet, tell them who Janet is. Don't leave them to be, just coming and they have no information. You can even send them to janetrangi.com. They can read a little bit about Janet, understand. So when they come, they know how to ask questions. Okay? Sometimes I can't come between your relationships. Okay? So sort out your relationships. Okay, those I can handle. Okay, the rest of you, thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. I will see you in the emails. I will see you in the phone calls. Okay, have a wonderful week. I love you so much, all of you. I love you. If I don't see your comment, I'll come down, I'll read. Make sure you're careful. Never leave your information with people in the comment section. You just go from what you can hear from my lips. Janet is talking. You know her numbers. You can even just call the police. That one, it can't get any better than this. If I fail, I always fail in public. If I win in public. So that in that case, I try to do everything right in as much as I can. You understand? But if you go to janetrangi.com or janetrangi67@gmail.com. I like when some of you call me and you tell me off head. Today I got to pay Janet, thank you. I came with my whole family. I like that. Oh, Janet, I was successful change of status. Thank you. I love that because it keeps me going. Because sometimes I talk and I don't know how many people I'm helping. But most of you come and tell me, Janet, you've helped me. Janet, you've helped me. Janet, I was not successful. Janet, I succeeded. I almost failed here, but I didn't give up all that. And I will say hi to my family too. Okay? All right. Have a good weekend. I love all of you. Okay? I love you back. I love you. 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 See you guys. Bye-bye. All right.